Right, hi everybody. I'm Helen, your Stamping Up demonstrator from Bell Block in New Zealand. Nice to join you today. So what's been happening? Busy time. We had the big stamp sale yesterday with 15% off stamp sets, so that was really awesome. And I've had class this week, caught up with a few of my ladies, which has been awesome. And I've got the fundraiser on the weekend. So the fundraiser is, all the plans for that are going well. Looking forward to catching up with everybody at the fundraiser. Right, so I was trying to work out what to do. It's been a hectic morning and I came downstairs at 1:30 and thought, what am I going to make? So I always, if I'm in a hurry like that, I like to start with some designer series paper because that's an easy way to start. So I'll tell you the process of how I decided to do this card as we do it, and I'll put you on my card tree and let's hope we don't have technical issues like I had last week. Right, so I'll put you on the card tree, just a moment. And I'll see if I can pick it up on my iPad so I can then see if I'm facing the right way and everything's happening. And, oh, it looks like it is. Right, I just need to position this a little bit better. So what I thought I would do, oh, it has got it upside down. Is it? Yeah, it is. Well, that's really weird. I don't know what's happening with my camera, but anyway, I will turn the other way. And then you'll get to see it. There we go. That's better. Right, so I found this designer series paper that I had not actually, I haven't done anything with it. It's called Lee Shops, it is. Really pretty paper. And there's all these different shops and things like that in the set. And look at them, they're so cute, aren't they? Now, I've only got half sheets because I used the paper and I did a DSP share for my team. So I looked at this and thought, oh, I wonder if I could do something with that. So I decided that I really like this shop here with the little ice creams and everything in. The reason I chose that shop is because I found this sheet that has ice creams on. So I thought, oh, that could work with that. I've only got half a shop, but I've got half down there. So I think I can join it together. So that would be good. We'll give it a go. And so the next thing I was trying to think, what can I use for a background on the inside of the card. I just realised I need to do another background too. So I'm wondering about that for what I'm wanting to do on the inside of the card. And then for the outside, what should we do for the outside? Oh, maybe the stripes? I don't know. I'll cut the shop out and have a look at it. So what I'm going to do then, I'll put all this aside. I'm going to start with a card base and I'm using Balmy Blue. So I felt that Balmy Blue is picked up in this card here. So this is a normal card base. So if I can bring my paper forward a fraction. Oh, there we go. So this is 14. Oh, this is just over that. So let's cut it down. So you need it to be 14.8 by 21. And that's half a sheet. So it's just easier to do it at that measurement. I just grabbed this piece out of the my pieces of cardstock. So there you go. So it's just half a sheet of A4. That's what we're going to start with. And we are going to fold that in half. So we'll just fold that in half to there. We're going to use our bone folder to get a nice sharp crease. Now, I want to put some designer paper inside. And I thought I'd go with this nice bright yellow, because it's part of the designer series paper. So we will cut some of that. So we need two pieces that are going to be 10 centimetres by 14.3. So that's about there. Okay, so there's one. We'll do another one. So 10 centimetres. I'm just trying to use the designer paper out of the pack rather than go and use others. So 14.3 is there. And then I might cut a piece for the front and see what it looks like. I didn't cut another piece to put on the front because of anything else. So 14.3 by 10 centimetres. Right. I might cut that in because that's got a little white strip. It's funny how you look at designer series paper and you find this one side you like of an edge better than the other. That's better. I think that will look better than the white little piece down the side. So we'll put that aside, and we'll place these pieces on the inside of our card. Okay, so we're going to end it with a bit of blue around there, but we're going to bring some more colours into that, so that will be fine. Right, so we'll grab our Stampin' seal, and we will put that on. I'll just see if I can swipe that so I can keep an eye on it. I see Maureen's there and Trish's there. Nice that you're able to join me, Trish. Maureen, I caught up with Maureen Tuesday night, so that was really awesome. Caught up with Susan yesterday. I've had a really nice week of catching up with a lot of my ladies, which has been awesome. Right, how about that? There we go. So that's going to be the inside of our card. The outside we need to decorate, and I'm just wondering, what I'll do is I'll cut my shop out first, and then I'll see if it's going to work the way I think it's going to. So let me just grab my stamping scissors. Because sometimes when we've got these papers, you know, you can use the edges as I've shown you before. So let's just straight lines for houses, so that's good, or shops. So this is quite a cute paper. There's lots of different things you can do with it. If you had a whole sheet, you would have complete shops, not just half shops like I've got, but sometimes it's good to be able to find ways of using up what you've got left over. And that's what I thought would be quite handy. So let's see, we'll just cut that back into there. Just cut that off for a start, makes life so much easier. And then back up there like that. So that's part of your shop. And then we want this piece, which is going to go on the top. We'll just join them together. So I don't know how straight it needs to be, but let's go across there and up. And we've got all these pretty things at the top. So let's just go very quickly across there like that. Sometimes it's just easier to be working with a small piece like so. So just snip that in there. And remember that when we are wriggling around the edge of something like this, it's much easier to move your piece than it is to move your scissors. So just go round along the edge, all this nice little flowers that are growing on the roof of the shop. So just like that, wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. Don't have to have it perfect. Get rid of that and down the side, and then we'll see how we can make our thing. I don't know if I want this yellow behind here or not, but we'll work it out. And sometimes that's what I think is probably quite beneficial to you, is when I start to make a card from scratch, because, you know, when you're doing it yourself, you want to know how you start. So, oh, look at that. Perfect. There you go, just like that. So we can just connect that. I left everything intact. I didn't cut things off because it's quite easy then to line up your piece on top of the other piece. Just like that. Okay, so that's our little house. Oh, that might be right on there like that. Okay, I'll have a think about that. It should be fine. It looks cute. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll stick with the same paper as we've got on the inside. It's funny because I'm looking at it upside down thinking, I don't know if that's really right. And then I looked at it on the screen. Oh, yeah, quite like that. That's okay. So we'll put that on there like that. And our little house is going to be popped up. And I might put some words on there. I just need to work out where I'm going to put the words. I might put the house down the bottom. Like that. So let's find some dimensionals, and I've had them out. I'm busy trying to create cards. We've got all our bags ready for the fundraiser in the weekend, so they're looking great, all the bits and pieces we've got for the fundraiser. So I'd like to send a shout out and a thanks to Debbie and Charlene. And Jill was here yesterday as well, so the ladies helped me get some things together for the fundraiser, which was awesome. And Susan brought some bits and pieces to donate to Conductive Education, so thanks for that, Susan. I'm sure they'll love them. Right, so there's my house. I need a greeting. Let's just see what I decide. I've got a few things I'm putting inside, so I might just leave the greeting till the end because I want to do this part. Now, I have 2 more pieces of blue, and so this is Balmy Blue, and the first one is 4 centimetres by 14 centimetres, and this one is 7 centimetres by 9 centimetres. So we're going to bring our score in again, and we need to score 1 centimetre at each end, so it's easier for centimetres to move it up. So you move it up to the 1 centimetre mark. Make sure you use your scorer. Score 1 centimetre there, and 1 centimetre there, and then we need to score it in half. So that's 14, so we need to score it at 7 centimetres. You can just fold it, but okay, so that folds in the centre, and then these 2 little pieces fold in like so. Okay, then this one here, we're going to put it in the trimmer with the, what is that one? So that's 9 centimetres, so we're going to put it up 1 centimetre for a start. Turn it round and do 1 centimetre at the other end. And then we need to do it in half, which is 4.5 centimetres, so that's about there. Right, that's all I need for those pieces. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to fold that one in half, so just use your bone folder. Fold your 1 centimetre pieces inside. Do the same with this. Now I've got the scorer out the way. Just like that, and like that. Right, so that's those 2 pieces like that. Okay, so we'll bring our card back in, and this one, if you open them out and open those ones out, we're going to just put some tape along these edges there. So some tape along there, flip it over, some tape along there, some tape along there, flip it over, and some tape along there. Right, so this one here is going to go down the bottom, and this one's going to go in the middle. So this one we can probably, that should work on it, so let's have a look. Yep, that should be fine. Let's have a look. Yes, that would be fine. Okay, so this one here, we will take the tape off. You always have to try to work out whether it's going to fold together correctly or not, and you don't know sometimes till you put it together. Right, so I'll put that down along the edge of my Designer Series paper, and then I might put this one down. So we're going to peel the tape off that one, and we're going to put that one down flat as well. Okay, so that one's flat. I went up a bit high. Let's see if I can move it down a fraction. This is nice when it's nice and straight. I've got to put my head under the camera if I get it completely straight. Right, so there we go. That one's there. And then you can peel this one off. Sometimes this works really easy and sometimes it just doesn't. That one and that one. And then just close your card. Like that. Oh no, I want that in further, don't I? That was not right. See, it's been a while since I made this card. And it's like, no, that's not. As I say, it's not till you start to see it put together like that that you think, oh no, I want it out further than that. So let's just, that's why it's good not to push it down too hard until you've got it correct. Right, let's just do that. Okay, so if we take it out, I want it to come about there. So let's just put that down there. That might be better. And then close it. better. So that one there goes in about that far. Can you see that there? That's better because then it's going to open up. Right, perfect. Now I'm going to make a little label for on here. So I'll bring my little friend in. And I've got a piece of white. And I'm going to grab this cute little tag. I've used this before. This is very sweet. It comes in the Beautiful Balloons bundle. Okay, and it's one of the dies. There's some really amazing dies in there. So it's one of the dies and it makes this little banner. So we will cut one of those out. Oops, move that aside. I don't think I need that for anything else, but we'll leave it there just in case. When you take this off, so cute. It's got little like confetti things in it, so we might have to poke those out very quickly. And I wanted to stamp some words on here, and I was going to do it in the Balmy Blue, but I feel that's going to be a little bit pale, because when I'm stamping words I quite like to use a darker shade just because the words show up so much better. So I have grabbed Azure Afternoon, which is a really beautiful blue, nice bright blue. And I've got the stamp out of the set, out of the balloon set. I think it's time for a celebration, so let's just put that on there. Stamp that. Hopefully I've got it right. Oh, perfect, fit perfectly in there. Right, and then I've got this Baker's Twine. Okay, so this is the In Colour Baker's Twine. Now, let's think, what colour are our... Oh, I've got some blue and got some... So I might use that one and that one. Let's do that. So I'm going to use two different colours. And I'll show you why I picked the red colour out later. So just cut a piece of that off. Oops. Like so. Bend it in half. Thread it through the hole, and then you're just going to bring your strings back through that little loop, like so. There you go. Oops, I've missed one. Oh, don't you hate that? Let's have a look, see if I can fix it, and I will be able to. This little one got away. Let's see if I can get it. My nails are getting too long and I can't do things with them quite the same as I used to. But that's all right. They're looking amazing, aren't they? Look, my daughter's been doing my nails for me. So exciting. Amanda will hate it. She keeps telling me, don't show anyone. But I can't help it. Right. So there's our little strings, and that's our little celebration tag, which will go up there like that. So we might as well put that one on. We'll grab a couple of dimensionals. All it's going to take. Let's just take those off. And that can go on there. Right, now we're going to cut out of this sheet here. I've seen these ice creams, and that's why I thought it's a shop that has ice creams. That will be cute. So let's just cut those out. I like DSP when you can cut things out of them and you can use them on your projects. It's always nice to have stamp sets, but sometimes it's quite nice having the DSP that you can just cut your pieces out. Right, so I'll just cut those out as quickly as I can. Don't want to hold you up all day. But I know you're wanting to see how this card finishes, so, and how it looks when it's all completed, which is very cool. Right, so there's one little ice cream. So darn cute. Right, so let's have a look at this one. If I was had plenty of time, I'd probably spend a bit more time trying to make sure this was a bit more perfect. But, you know, it's all good. So just like that. There you go, a couple of ice creams. And we've got an ice cream here, just a half one, so I might just grab that one as well, just because I can. because, you know, why not? If you've seen before, I like to use all the bits up, even if they are only half bits, because you can normally pop them in somewhere just to use them. They're too nice to just chuck away. Right. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'll bring my card back, and what I have is some little piece of... I did have some little pieces of acetate right on here, and you know what? I keep losing them. And everyone that did the class when we used acetate to make this card lost all the pieces of acetate because you can never see them. So just a minute, I'll grab some more. So when you get your stamp sets, the photopolymer ones, they come on a little sheet like this, and I take them out and I put them on the inside of the cases like this, so they just go straight onto the case. So you have all these bits left over, so don't chuck them away, okay, because they're really good for lots of things. So I normally do this in the cutter, but it's just as easy to do it with your scissors. So all we're going to do is I want to pop these up so they sit up a little bit above the edge. Okay, so we'll put those up about there. So we don't need big pieces, we just need some small pieces like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I might pop this one up with a couple of small dimensionals. So you place that onto your acetate. Oh no, wrong end, other end. Helen, you're not doing it right. Right, down the bottom. You've got to put them down the bottom. Okay, you attach that to the acetate like so, and then the acetate can attach to the back there, and it pops them up. Okay, so we will just use a glue dot. It's quite funny thinking on your feet about what you're trying to make. Now I like to put the glue dot on the front of here, and then it just pops onto there like so. See? Right, we've got a blue one here. I might put the blue one there. Oh, come off. Oh, my little glue dot's stuck in there. Sorry. Excuse me. Let's go with another glue dot. Where are they? I'm going to put this on this side because I've got blue writing there. Sometimes you've got to just work out what fits where. So I like that one there. Right, let's put this one onto there. So a couple of little dimensionals at the bottom. Attach it to there. And there's already a glue dot under there that's left from the last one. So let's just pop that on there like that. Isn't that looking cute? This one here has lost its bottom, so we can just put that on there. So we'll just put a glue dot. Oh, sorry. Front of there. Right, what else do we need? I think we could do with some more designer paper. Let's just put some of that along there. Okay, see, getting very creative now. Now, that was 6 centimetres by 4, I think. Let me just grab my ruler and double check. So, yeah, 4 centimetres and that's 6. So we need to go 5.5 by 3.5. So we'll bring the trimmer in. So if we put this in at 3.5 centimetres, what did I say? 5.5, isn't it? So I cut it at 11 and then slide it back to 5.5. I'll have my 2 pieces. There we go. So what I've done is I have decided I chose this colour to go on here because of the colour in the ice cream. So we're going to put those in the front. See, isn't that cute? Right. So as you can see, sometimes you'll look at doing a card and it's not till the card starts to come together that you start to really work out what else you might want to put on that card. Okay? Sometimes it doesn't pay to cut a whole lot of stuff until you start putting it together, because when you start putting things together, it does look different. So just place that there like that. Oh, wow. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Right, what else have we got on this paper? Because, you know, I like using all the little bits. What else have we got? Oh, I don't really like bread. Oh, a little cake might be cute. Let's just put a little cake. So we'll just cut that one out. I'm not cutting out forks. That looks way too difficult. But the little cake is very cute. So let's just put one of those on as well. And it's one of those things that you could keep adding and adding and adding to. When you're doing these, I did one with balloons, didn't I? Yes, balloons. I will show you that. And it was for a balloon class, the DSP class for the Bright and Beautiful. So we might just put that little cake along this side here. So we'll pop that one up. Just needs one at the bottom. And that can just sit on there like that. Okay, as I say, you could keep adding and adding and adding and doing lots of different things. I could put things up here as well, but I don't want to be all day making a card. So that just shows you how you do it to get that, that mechanism. And you do have to make sure that when you put this one down, that it's to this edge, because you don't want it poking out the side. Okay, that's the main thing. That one there, remember to go in a little bit. So you've got the different heights and the different widths. So on the front then for that, all I would put on there now is, let's see what I've got here. I just need a cleaner. I've been using some words here, so I will just use those. So there's happy birthday. I'll grab a piece of cardstock. Let's see, will that fit on my punch? Oh, just. Oh, let's see if I can get a bigger piece. Just a moment. Right. Okay. Oh, that's way too big. Let's have a look. I'll try it on here, see if we can make it work. Right, so happy birthday on there, and Azure Afternoon, which is one of my favourite blues. It's so bright and beautiful. Oh, yeah, that will work. Right, punch that out of there. And then I'm going to go with the Balmy Blue, because we've got Balmy Blue as our card base to go behind it. So we will pop that up onto there. Like that. And then we'll pop that up onto there. So just like that. Don't you think that shop's so cute? And it was mainly because I looked at the designer series paper. I did see the little ice creams in the other designer paper. And I thought that was quite a cute shop, how we could join the shop together to make it work. The yellow inside was from a paper that I really didn't know what to do with. It had books and stuff on it. So I thought it's a good way of using that up. And then these little things that you could just cut out. So as I say, you could add some more things onto there, decorate this up with a little bit more as well. I think my ice cream is probably in the way of my Celebrate. So let's see if we can just move that just maybe down a fraction. Yep, just so you can see the think it's time for a celebration. You could write on there if you wanted who it's to and who it's from. But yeah, cute little card. The one I did for the class was with the balloons, and we did the happy birthday, and we did the balloons and the stars, which is really cool. So I used that there. And as I say, you know, I just put the stars on there. So you put anything you want on here, just some little bits and pieces. Right, so that is my card for today. If you'd like to make a card like that, I would love to see what you make, okay? We get some great cards coming in, and it's always exciting seeing what you've made, what you've used, and things like that. So I will just grab you, pick you up, bring you back again, and we did make it without my phone going backwards, so that was really, really good. I hope you've enjoyed watching the card. It's nice that you all get to join me, and it's nice that the people that can't join me can come back and watch it at some other time. Now, I am working on, at the moment, putting all my Facebook Lives onto a YouTube channel. So once I get that sorted, I will let you know. Then it'll be easy to go back there and look under the categories for what cards you're looking for. Right, so if anyone wants to come to the fundraiser in the weekend for conductive education, please contact me. We have a few tickets left, but we've done really well with sales of the tickets. Looking forward to catching up with everyone on the day. It's going to be lots and lots of fun, and a great cause that we are working towards helping. Right, so enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Look forward to catching up with you all next week at 2 p.m. And, yeah, let me know if there's any questions. Okay, have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.